Terri Tu's rise to success is truly a rags to riches story. Terri's family moved to the US when she was just 4 years old. As low-income immigrants, she grew up in humble surroundings. However, with hard work and a desire to improve her family's future, Terri persevered and succeeded. Terri had been successfully building a high-performing sales team since 1994 and was a top income earner in her company back then. Having enjoyed the success of being in direct sales, Terri decided to make a final move which completely changed her life. In 2009, Terri made a commitment to build a future with Nu Skin. Terri believes in personal development and helping her team build self-confidence to pursue their dreams. She has made it her mission in life to help turn dreams into reality. Terri personally believes that everything happens for a reason and that even negative experiences in life are valuable tools that strengthen a person and prepare them for their life's work. Terri and her husband, Ben Nguyen, are $1 Million Circle members and are working towards their $5 Million Circle goal. It gives them great joy and pride to see 11 of their leaders being recognized as $1 Million Circle members. Their life's motto is to live, to love, to learn, and most importantly, to leave a legacy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage $1 Million Circle and 2-year team lead, Terri Tu.
Thank you. Good morning, Nu Skin Southeast Asia. Good morning, Vietnam. Such a pleasure being here, and good morning, and thank you, Nu Skin, for giving me the opportunity to be here. This is another vision dream that I have 9 years ago. When I saw this company, I knew 9 years ago this is where I belong, and it's been an amazing journey. Every day, I count my blessing. I want to check, make sure. Did we get the slide going? Sorry. Working. Sorry. Excuse me, technical difficulty. Okay, right there, because I didn't see it on here. I tell you, my journey start. Let me go back a few slides. Okay. Because I didn't see it here. Yesterday, I saw it on here. Sorry. This is my family here. And I do appreciate and thank my husband, sitting here with my oldest son, 5 years old, Ben and Solomon. Thank you, honey. And my son, please give him the hand right there. The blessing just kept on coming 9 years ago, when, especially 5 years ago, I was blessed with 5 little men, 5 years old, 3 and 2. And what I didn't realize, during that time when I saw Nu Skin, I was 35, single, and literally broke. And I pray and I say, God, you know my heart. I want to look for that one company. Because growing up, our family left our country 38 years ago and seek for freedom. And for freedom, our family left. We're in U.S. for 38 years, and I was a middle kid of 9 children. And as you can see, they always stuck me in the middle too. Okay. See, my family came from generation of fishermen in our country. Generation. And so what my parents did to raise 9 of us is to go fishing. They bought this boat in Santa Cruz, California, not in Vietnam. And that's how they raised us. And I remember growing up, watching my mom sit there. This is in a dining area of one of our homes. And she would sit there 6 to 8 hours doing the net. And I remember one incident that changed my life. She moved the net into the garage. And in U.S., the garage is where you park the car. It's cold. And I remember it was a rainy day, and I sat down with her, I helped her. But I knew the moment I get up to go to school, she'd still be in that cold garage 6 to 8 hours. And something tugged at my heart. I told myself, if this is America, is this the... this is why we came here. And somewhere I make decision at that point to change, to deliver the American dream to my parent. And that decision hold dear in my heart. But growing up, I didn't see myself never in a million years being here to share with you. Never. You know, growing up, I was very shy and timid. Shy and timid. If I go to school, I only have 1 or 2 friends that I hang out with. If I come home, I have an older sister. She's the smart one. She's the valedictorian. Everybody listen to her. For me, whatever my sisters say, I do. You know, even argue with my younger sister, I cry first. Right? So never I would imagine how my life has changed. But the day that changed my life. And so growing up, I choose nursing. As you know, nursing is a career that you don't want to deal with a lot of people. I'm an introvert, so I just want to deal with a one-on-one. But the day that changed my life was the day that I saw network marketing. My brother answered an ad, and he brought me down. I don't know. I saw water filter, I saw supplement, but what I got out of that presentation was they talk about dream. They talk about it doesn't matter how young you are, where you came from, as long as you have a dream, a desire, and you want to make that dream come true, then this is the place for you. I remember coming home, I couldn't fall asleep. I was dreaming about how many of you came home from your first presentation and you couldn't fall asleep? Raise your hand, right? Because that dream kept on coming up. I dreamed about taking my parents to dream vacation, give them the money to go back to Vietnam. You know, why you see that beat-up car? Because when I joined at Walmart, I was driving around a beat-up car. I remember parking down the street so no one would see my car. You know, and that's my journey. And my brother quit the business 3 months into the business, and he also the smart one in the family. And he wanted me to quit. He told me, Terry, stop dreaming. Don't tell mom and dad you're gonna do this. Don't tell them, don't give them any false dream. But somewhere deep in my heart, because I told my parents I'm gonna take them dream vacation. I told my parents I'm gonna retire them. And so it was not easy in that journey, because back in 1994, in our community, there's not a lot of Asian doing network marketing in the US. But every time, no matter what I went through, you know what I told myself? This too shall pass. And I want you to tell that to yourself. No matter what you've gone through, no matter how many no's you get, no matter even your family sat down and told you, it's okay. We don't need you to make money. Because my parents sat down with me. They said, what kind of girl running at night going to meeting? We don't need you to make money. We don't need money. And you know what I told myself? They're lying. Because every time we argue, it's always about money, right? So tell yourself, no matter what you go through, this too shall pass, okay? And 7 years into network marketing, the first company fell apart, and my brother told me, see, I told you so, right? Every time I want to quit, I can imagine that look on my brother. Like, see, I told you so, right? I wish some of you could have a brother like that, right? Who wait for you to quit, right? And so somewhere, 4 years, I able to achieve my dream in 7 years in network marketing on the second company, because I believe this too, I will find a great company. 7 years, this is not with new skin, but I was able to retire my parents, take them to dream vacation, and an incident that happened to me that made everything that I've gone through worth it. When my mom called me and crying that my grandpa is passing away in Vietnam. And for me to tell my mom and dad, don't worry about it. I came home, I bought them both plane tickets, a few extra $1,000 to go back to Vietnam and take care of my grandpa's funeral. For me to able to say, don't worry about it, I take care of it. It's just, everything is worth it. And I'm here to tell you, would you feel good if you're able to tell your family, don't worry about it, I take care of all the money? Would you feel good? Right? And so I tell you, I was able to not only take care of my parents, I made a decision as a young woman. So I bought my first home before I was even married, met my wonderful husband, and bought my brand new car, got rid of my beat up Acura Legend with no bumper. And I thought I was at the pinnacle of success with that financial company. And that's what I want to be. I want to inspire people to be a leader, because my life has changed from being a follower to become a leader. And so I thought I was going to retire with that company until the market crashed in 2008. And I found myself slowly closing down all that office and moving back home and losing almost everything that I worked hard to build. And I truly believe in life, everything happened for a reason. Because 9 years ago, when I ended up at my parents' sofa, couldn't pay their bill, after 10 years of taking care of my parents, and I pray, I say, God, you know my heart. I love people. My life changed because of network marketing. And I truly believe that network marketing done right, it is a dream come true. But if it's done wrong, it is a nightmare. And I pray to look for that final company, a company with integrity, a company with stability, a company with vision. I didn't give up on my dream in network marketing. And so I saw the vision. I just need to find that company. And I truly believe God led me to Nu Skin 9 years ago because I want to see an opportunity to improve people's life. I want to tell people that if you have a dream, we have the vehicle, that we never felt that we have to defend the company, that we have to try to back up the company. And I truly believe God led me to Nu Skin because 9 years ago, I sat in kickoff in Anaheim, California with 2,000 people in the room in the back. I sit in the back with my big ego because I became a senior field chairman for the financial company. So sitting in Nu Skin, I get this big ego, but it's almost like this two voice talking in your head, right? There's an angel and there's a devil, you know? He said, wow, Terry, you were this. If you join Nu Skin, you're just a distributor, right? And you know, I thank God, you know, but the other voice told me, but Terry, you're going broke. You want an opportunity, a solid. So 9 years ago, I remember chasing Dr. Joe Shen when he was walking down the stage. That picture right there, I didn't even join Nu Skin yet. But I saw him walk on the stage at Starbucks, I follow him. Because I was like, I'm going to go into a nutrition company. I need to talk to the man who knows about supplement. And what he shared with me on that quick stop allowed me to see the vision of this company. And then I signed up, found my leader, my sponsor, Alan Nagao. And the vision that I saw 9 years ago, when I sat in a room of 2,000 people, they talk about open up Vietnam market. And I'm like, of course. You know, if this company have everything that I heard in that 2 days, then my community need to hear about this. And so it's important that you see the vision in your mind. Because 6 years later, we have 2,000 people in the room. That is our team in US. 6 years later. Yeah. And it wasn't about me making the money. You know, when I joined Nu Skin, I didn't see my goal because I achieved that in the previous company, but it's about the people. You know, and through that, we didn't focus because I've learned service to many will lead to greatness. And so 4 years, we become $1 million circle. And as you can see, I held my son, Solomon. He's right there when he was a few months old. And immediately, Vietnam opened 5 years ago. And God just blessed me with 3 little men in 5 years. And I know, you know, my priority at that time was my 3 sons. Because I almost felt like I might miss the boat being a mother. You know, I had my son when I was 38, 39, and 41. Now you know how young I am, right? But you know, the blessing is to see our team, to see amazing people. As long as you have the vision, that you will attract the people that's going to fulfill that vision for you. I truly believe that. Because when I call up Dean Nguyen, Team Elite Platinum, $5 million circle, I didn't tell Dean. Because 6 months, when I was sitting out looking at different company, when I call up Dean, I say, Dean, I found the company. And guess what? They'll open up Vietnam. And I know Dean have a heart for our community. And yes, many of you know Dean Nguyen. And so when we look in our team of leadership, I'm just so grateful and blessed for these individuals. Because without them, I wouldn't be here. You know, we're able to attract people who have the same vision. Right? And I truly believe in life. It's not about what you acquire. It's about living that mission. I've always told our team, the mission comes before the commission. Because if you're going to do this just for the money, you're not going to last. It's got to be beyond the money. Right? And this company grabbed my heart when I saw Nu Skin. You know, I saw in North America, they nourish the children. Their goal is to eradicate hunger for children around the world. It grabbed my heart. Because you know what? I wasn't looking for a company to make money, but when I saw this company, I truly believe Nu Skin is blessed because of what we stand for. You know, so when I heard of this program of Nourish the Children, you know, and find out that if our team of Vietnamese come in and buy these meals, none of these nutrition vitamin get to Vietnam. And so I sat down with the director of Nourish the Children, and he said, Terry and Ben, if you can have that vision to get these meals to Vietnam, you just have to do it yourself, right? And so we meet with our team, and we share with them the vision. And because my goal was to go back to my country on my first trip. I want to bring these meals to Vietnam for my first trip to Vietnam. And so by the time the first trip came to Vietnam to deliver these 3,000 meal, we paid for the shipping, the paperwork and all of that. I couldn't go because I was so pregnant. But my husband went. You know, he went, and to date, we have shipped over 12,000 of nutrition vitamin meal to Vietnam. And you know, sometimes we talk about doing great things. We talk about changing the world. But I truly believe the first word you need to change is your word. Get yourself out of being broke. Get yourself out worrying about paying the bill. And then take care of your family, your loved one. And then we can really talk about changing the world. Because when we sat down at Force for Good dinner in last year, Global Convention, before we had that table, I remember my husband called me from the Team Elite trip in Barcelona. He said, honey, we got a table right in front with Maroon 5. And guess what? We have 25 of our teammates can sit, and watch Maroon on stage. I was like, okay. He said, but so I just donate $30,000 to Force for Good to get that table. I was like, okay. I just have to think back of the day that I'm picking up coins to go and change these coins to pay for gas. And thinking back the day that I go to the gas station and give them a debit card and say, please, can you only charge $5? And to able to sit there and, we say that we're gonna auction something in that Force for Good dinner. And they talk about Singapore, because I'm saying, we're gonna go Singapore convention for the first time. So why not just bid for the Singapore Force for Good honor guest? I didn't think I was gonna be on stage as a speaker. We were just donating $10,000 for the Force for Good here in Southeast Asia Convention. But I'm here to tell you, it's not about bragging. It's about the possibility. It's about seeing things bigger than what you're seeing your problem. I truly believe in this business. It's not about you. It's about the team. As you see, there's no I in team. And working with a team. See, I was so scared of people. I was scared to work with people, because I was so introvert and shy. But in this business, it's not about so much of, being that slick talk or knowing all your creative word. When you work with the people, because I truly believe we're in the people business, don't you? Right? You need people, don't you? So working with the people business, see, people don't care how much you know. They just want to know how much you care, all right? And when I sit down with someone, I spend a lot of time in asking them, hey, if money is not an issue, what would you do? I don't stop at them just telling me, oh, I want to travel. Oh, everybody want money. Everybody want travel. No, I say, no. If you have that money, who the first person you help? Is there a thing that you promise your children that you can't give because mom and dad couldn't afford it? Is there that vacation that you want to take your parent, but you couldn't afford it? Where is that? Where's that vacation? What is it that you want to buy? Get as many details as possible. And guess what? Because there will be days that they want to quit. There will be days that they're going to give you excuse why this is no longer the vehicle for them. And you know what you do? You reminded them that, is this still true that you told me you want to take care of your parent? Is this still true that you want to take your kid to, go to the best school? Is that still true? Because that's what happened to me. Because after 7 months in network marketing, I loved the feeling. I kept on going to the meeting, sitting by myself. And then my leader, he called me in. He said, Terri, are you serious about retiring your parent? Because I see you sitting at a meeting all by yourself for 7 months. Are you serious about taking care of retiring your parent? When you're serious, I work with you. And I remember that day, I walked out. I said, he's so mean. I cried. But then I thought about it. Because after that, a week later, my dad had a heart attack. Thank God he survived. But that reminded me that how long will your family have to wait for you? How long will your children have to wait for you to deliver the dream, right? So I got to work, right? And leader help people see themselves winning. You got to see your people more than what they see themselves. Many people sitting here, they probably think the winner is on stage. I grew up thinking, the people who make the money, they must be born under the lucky star, right? Or their family is privileged. But see, building a team, it's not just joining a business. We want them to feel like they're joining a family. We eat together. We stay together. We pray together. It's like a second family because joining this business, sometimes you might feel like you're walking on a lonely path, right? Sometimes you leave the house of the prospect and you feel like they're looking down on you. You got in your car and you drive and you want to cry. You want to quit. You feel all alone. How many of you feel that before? Raise your hand, right? But I'm here to tell you, you build that team, that second family, that even their family don't support them, that they have the second family to fall to. You know, because people will quit on a business, but they won't quit on a friend or on a family. Okay? And we celebrate together. The company has a celebration, but we have our own celebration, right? We find opportunity to recognize people. See, because people work hard for money, but they die for recognition at any little thing. Because I remember when I was just a rising star years ago in the first network marketing, and my leader gave me a rising star plaque. That night, I hugged that plaque to sleep because they say I was a rising star, right? Okay, and thanks to New Skin, we get to play together with our New Skin leader, right? Thanks to New Skin, I've never seen. I'm like, you're born in a wealthy family. It took me 14 years to find New Skin. I wish I find New Skin 1994, 24 years ago, right? But New Skin give us opportunity. I mean, to me, New Skin has everything that someone like myself who've done network marketing for 14 years to find, right? And so, most important, at the end of your life, what is your legacy? What will you want to be remembered by? What will your children talk about you? What will they say about you? Do you want your children, these are my two little men, to see someone else as a superhero? And the greatest gift you can give to your children is time. And I think every day that New Skin has gave me the opportunity in the last 5 years to be a mom, to be home with my 3 little men and watch them grow. You know, but why I'm here today, why me and my husband today are so passionate about this opportunity. November of last year, I came back to Vietnam for the first time after 38 years. And I came and visit my family ancestor temple. I didn't know we're all Chinese way back. But I went to that temple, and there was a genealogy map. And guess what? My name was on the genealogy map as a 14th generation. And so I asked my cousin, I said, cousin, these 14 generation of our relative, or any of them, you know, high-ranking officer in Da Nang, Vietnam, or anybody did anything significant, you know what my cousin said? No, Terry, they're all fishermen. You know, I don't want to die to be remembered as just a daughter of a fisherman. How about you? It could start with you to make a difference in your family. And I truly believe you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Each and every one of you sitting here, there's a greatness in your heart. Because you never measure a heart of a champion. You see that girl with that jacket? That's me. Every time I look at that picture, it brings me back to that little girl that's scared. But you know what? Never choose the superstar early in this business. You never know who's the next champion in your team. They might not look like it, right? And so I challenge you to go out there and live your dream. And you have the vehicle here. You have the dream. New Skin has a vehicle. That any dream that you have could become reality here. You know, my son, 5 years old, sitting there. He's gone to many places more than most people did in their lifetime. He's gone to Barcelona, Panama, South Africa, now Singapore, Vietnam, everywhere. And you can bring your family along with New Skin. I truly believe life is an adventure. Some people say life is hardship. No, life is an adventure. Never in the wildest dreams able to charter a separate private jet. And I remember during the holiday when I was broke, I was scared of the holiday. I would want to avoid everybody, right? I remember in US, Christmas, you have to buy a gift, right? I was so broke, I went to a 99-cent store. You know what 99-cent store is? Everything is 99 cents. So I bought picture frame. And being that I was so artistic, I find everybody's favorite picture and I put in there. They love it though. But I remember holiday was the day that I would want to avoid. And thanks to New Skin, every holiday I look forward to. I decorate the house. This is our Vietnamese New Year. I would go and decorate and buy gift for everybody. I mean, a few $1,000s for mom, dad, for all the siblings. Because I can remember back the day that I would just totally avoid the holiday when you broke, right? Attitude is everything, Have that attitude of gratitude. More than ever in my life, my heart is just so filled with gratitude. Because everything that I've gone through in my challenge in network marketing has really prepared me for the ultimate challenge in my life 2 years ago when our nanny hit our son. And he was bleeding from the head, and we had to take him to the hospital. He had to go through 2 surgeries to drain the blood, and a whole month in the hospital. Our New Skin family around the world prayed for our son, and miraculously, thank God, he came, and now he's 2 years old, right? Happy little boy. I truly believe he's a miracle child. God has a great purpose for him in his life. But during that whole year, everybody mostly leave us alone to focus on our family. And I thank God, looking back, to New Skin Operating, give us the freedom, the time, never have to worry about money or time. And I can imagine seeing all those parents at the hospital, stressing out. So we're so forever grateful for this opportunity. Because just 9 years ago, I was sleeping on the sofa in my parent apartment. There are moments in our life where you can make a decision that can change the destiny of your life. I hope you make that decision today. I hope you make that decision that this is it. This is where I'm going to leave my mark. This is where I'm going to leave my legacy. Just do your best, even when nobody believes in you. Do your best even when your best friend who did everything with you didn't join you. Do your best even your top superstar quit on you. Do your best even the someone who told you they're going to be your team elite and later quit. Do your best even though nobody believes you're going to be the best. Because you do your best and God will take care of the rest. Okay? Together, I believe we can change the world. Okay? Thank you very much. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much, Terri, for impressing our leaders. The powerful effect that believe in yourself supports in unlocking and realizing one's true potential. A big hand once again for Terri Tu.